let's talk about getting way better, more predictable results from any AI you use. We're going to look at a really simple but kind of powerful shift in how you structure your requests. It's all about moving from these messy paragraphs to clean, logical stacks. You know that feeling, right? You give an AI a request. It seems perfectly clear in your head, but what you get back is just this chaotic jumble of words. It's so frustrating. It's like your instructions got thrown into a blender and someone hit puree. So here's a perfect example from the real world. You type out this one long, breathless sentence, thinking, yep, I've given it everything it needs. And what happens? It totally ignores your rules and spits out a 400-word essay that's just loaded with hashtags. Ugh. So what actually went wrong there? Well, when your rules and constraints are all buried inside a single paragraph, the AI just can't easily tell them apart from the main task. It ends up treating everything with the same level of importance, and the result is, well, a mess. The good news is there's a really simple fix for this. We're going to stop making these prompt smoothies and start building prompt burgers instead. It's a mental model that is going to completely change how you talk to an AI. And this really shows the difference perfectly, doesn't it? On the left, you've got the blender approach, where everything's mixed up, leading to totally unpredictable results. But on the right, you have the burger approach. Each instruction is its own distinct layer, and that creates order, clarity, and way more predictable outcomes. So this layered burger actually has a name, the Harmonic Stack. It's a really simple structure with just 3 parts. First, you've got the CMD, or the command. That's what you want the AI to do. Second, the input. That's the data you want it to work with. And third, the constraint. Those are the rules for how it should do it. This structure, it just forces the AI to execute your logic correctly. Okay, so how do we actually build one of these harmonic stacks? Well, we use a simple, repeatable workflow, and it's called the vertical logic protocol. It's just 4 steps. Seriously. We start with a brain dump, then we split it up into our key pieces, we build the stack, and then, finally, we send it. Let's just walk through it with an example. It'll make perfect sense. Step 1 is the easy part. Don't even worry about formatting. Just write down what you want in your own words, exactly how you're thinking it. Something like, I need you to look at this email and tell me why it's not working. It feels too aggressive. Okay, next up, step 2. We're going to split that brain dump into our 3 key parts. The command, which was look at this, tell me why, that becomes a nice clear verb, like audit. The input is simple, it's just this email, and the constraint is that feeling we identified, too aggressive. And now for the magic, step 3. We build the stack. You retype those parts, but this time you use Shift+Enter to put each one on its own line. And you'll notice how we've clarified things a bit. The command is now audit_tone, and the constraint is identify aggression triggers. It's clean, it's vertical, and there's just no room for misunderstanding. So does this really make a difference? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Let's look at a side-by-side comparison, and you can see for yourself just how powerful this little structural change is. So on the left, you've got that messy blender prompt we talked about. But look at the right. It's the exact same request, but it's organized into a beautiful harmonic stack. You can see the clear command, the placeholder for the input, and the super specific constraints. It's all the same information, just, structured intelligently. And this right here is the key takeaway. We didn't change the AI model, we didn't change the data. The only thing we changed was the structure of the prompt. Just by moving from a horizontal sentence to a vertical stack, we get dramatically better behavior from the exact same tool. Okay, a quick practical question that always seems to come up. Are those all caps headers like CMD and input? Are they really necessary? So the short answer is, they're recommended, but they're not strictly required. Using all caps just creates this really strong visual separation between your instructions and your content. And that makes the prompt so much easier to read and fix, not just for you, but for the AI too. All right, let's wrap this up. What's the core idea you can start using today? Because this isn't just some little trick. It's honestly a new superpower for communicating clearly with AI. So to recap, if you remember anything, remember these 3 rules. First, layer your prompts like a burger. Don't just blend them together. Second, get friendly with Shift+Enter to create those vertical blocks. And third, always isolate your command, your input, and your constraints. So now you have the perfect structure for basically any request. But what's the next step? I mean, how do you save these powerful structures so you're not retyping them over and over and over again for common tasks? Well, that's a great question for next time.